Mitch Kenny to start. Corus out of the bench. I'm sure that's a bit of troubleshooting from Ivan Cleary in case anything happens to his star number 9 as Souths make their way up the tunnel. Billy, Stephen Crichton, he made the difference with the try in the grand final, but he's part of that right-hand side defensive combination for the Panthers that faces a big task tonight.
Yeah, well, he plucked that ball out of the air from Cody Walker in the grand final, and that'll be the edge that the South Sydney Rabbitohs will come down with Cody and Latrell. He's got a big job tonight. Their strike centre, Crichton, with a bit of class out of their team. They'll look to their strike centre.
They've won 8 of their last 10. They stride out to glory to South Sydney. Their only losses since round 12 to the Sharks and a poor performance against the Dragons. This man, Daniel Saluka Fafita, plays his 5th game as a Rabbit after moving over from the Roosters. He's a big brute, and he comes back into the team after missing last week. Only averaging 19 minutes per game this season, but I'm sure he'd be attracted by the ability to play a starting role over here at South Sydney. He was a South Sydney junior, actually. So they come off a 26-0 shutout of finals rivals Parramatta last week. They could not have been any more impressive, nor could this guy. And Latrell Mitchell, South thought the world was ending when he had ice on his groin 3 days ago. He's out there for Thursday night footy, a rematch of the 2 grand finalists of last year. Souths with a sense of timing about them. And the Panthers are hoping to knock over a big scout without the most influential players, their halves and James Fisher-Harris, the gun front rower. Here's Leota. Strong defence by Tavita Totola there. Now Kenny doing the dummy half work. And Liam Martin. Be relief for Penrith to see him out there tonight after that little ankle injury last week. Goes to Yo, running for 139 metres on average per game and making 40 tackles on the back of that. He is a wonderful player and the real beating heart of this Panthers lineup. Now Latrell didn't take that with any great comfort, but he's driven back here in a good kick chase by Stephen Crichton. Johnston and the ball on the outside and a driving tackle here on Tass. This is good, aggressive defence. Yo and Eisenhuth, the main tacklers. Now Campbell Graham gets hit hard in his first game back for 6 weeks. He's been nursing that fractured jaw. He would have felt the reverberations of that contact. Here's Kaloamatangi. He's lost the ball. And Taylor May now. Gee, that's very imposing defence by the Panthers, and they have forced an error out of South Sydney's first set of the game. Isaac Tungor, the St Mary's junior. 3 short of the line, ball played to Kenny, sends it long to O'Sullivan, and he'll turn Eisenhuth back underneath, who's wearing James Fisher-Harris as number 10. Totola and Kaloamatangi account for him. Kenny now, and Yo playing at the back to Edwards. Put down 4 short of the South Sydney line. The defence has been good in recent weeks, but they're being examined early, and Martin will take a power of stopping. He can't quite get there. Wrapped up in the Walker tackle. Kenny sends it open side now. O'Sullivan runs at the line, engages the defence, and Yo at the back, and Eisenhuth with a pass now. Edwards keeps it alive. O'Sullivan backing up. He'll put it on his trusty left boot. He can't get it in behind the Latrell, and he's too strong to drive back to the end goal. So Souths have done well to repel that.
Yeah, nice positioning there by Latrell Mitchell. He's in the right spot at the right time, and the size and strength of the man just got his team out of the end goal. They get a well-needed penalty last week against the Parramatta Eels. They won the advantage line.
Moses was way early.
And that's been won by the Penrith Panthers here tonight so far.
Nice battle on the edge of the field with Cody Walker and also Liam Martin. You saw that attacking set there, the Panthers. Not trying to get at Cody Walker. Freddie?
Yeah, beautiful conditions down here. It's about 16 degrees. There's a slight breeze behind the Panthers. It's a nor'wester, but absolutely fantastic. The ground's a little bit slippery, You can tell by Penrith, they really enclosed their defence, jammed it in tight and made it hard for the Rabbits to get out of trouble. That'll be pretty consistent over the whole game.
He was outstanding, devastating actually to Vita Totola last week. He ended up running for 208 metres, but he ripped Parramatta to shreds early. Oh, wonky ball, Crichton motoring away. They're not going to catch the Panthers number 4, and Penrith pounce on a South Sydney mistake. Crichton with another try against the Bunnies.
Well, he got up in the face of the attack. Stephen Crichton, he gets up out off the line, and it was a wayward pass from dummy half. Damien Cook just out in front, and Stephen Crichton just pounced on the loose ball, not dissimilar to the grand final last year. Harvey Norman replay. What a start by the Panthers.
Just watch the technique of Damien Cook when he passes. When you're passing that way, your right hand pretty much does all the work. Your left hand cradles the ball. Stephen Crichton runs away. His right hand didn't wrap over the ball, and you can see the rotations of the ball did not have that spiral. It's because that right hand didn't come over the top and make it spiral. Brad Fittler.
Well, different circumstances, but he ran a similar path there that he did in the grand final last year, Stephen Crichton. Over the last 5 weeks, the Panthers have only scored the first try once. That's going to give them the world of confidence.
There's certain players in the competition that when the ball hits the ground, their eyes light up, and Josh Addo-Carr's one, and Stephen Crichton, well, he's another one. You just see when that pass leaves Damien Cook's hands, Stephen Crichton thinks he's a chance to run the length and put the ball over the stripe.
Well, I'm wondering if South feel a bit rattled by the ferocious Panthers defence in the first 5 minutes here. They have whacked and whacked hard. And a mistake from Cook and a converted try to Stephen Crichton.
Wait for the clock. It's on your run.
He's got 7 tries in his last 8 games against South Sydney, Stephen Crichton. The most memorable of those, the one that helped seal the extraordinary grand final of last year. So the understrength Panthers have come out firing. And they're being
work him over, then get
given
stuck there.
a penalty to get out of their own end here now as well. First game the Panthers have played here at Accor Stadium since the grand final of 2020, amazingly. Here's Leona with a savage run. Wrapped up well, Cook, ball and all. Now O'Sullivan for kick out. He's enjoying a big year, isn't he? 8 tries in the campaign. Oh, what happened there? He might have knocked off balance after he was preparing to play the ball. It might have been a penalty. Instead, the referee says, go and have another go. O'Sullivan, Martin, now Salmon. He's featured in every game for the Panthers this year. Tackled well by Walker on that occasion. Long ball finds Yo. So Luca for feeder with Arrow. And Tass. Salmon down a short side, kicks it towards the goal line when Mitchell's waiting. You can see he's heavily strapped around the groin, and they tried to shove him back, but he had enough strength to get out of the clutches of that opening tackle and stay in the field of play. Now, Tass tries to run out of the 10, but can't. Johnston this time, 17 tries in his last 9 games.
Yeah, you see Mitchell's a real focus for the Penrith Panthers here tonight. They've obviously done a lot of work on him during the week. Every time he gets the ball, they're swarming him with numbers.
And they shift now to Kaloa-Matangi. That's a good tackle by Tungle around the legs. Again, struggling for yardage here, South Sydney, and Walker has to revert to an attempted torpedo from very deep in his own territory. And Brian To'o, who turns 24 today, will get back within 6 metres of the halfway. His wing partner, Taylor May, turns 21 tomorrow. Andrew, remember your 21st?
No.
I wonder if anyone out there that attended remembers it. Go for Leota. Tackle by Arrow. Kenny now to O'Sullivan, standing flat now. Salmon, he thought about looping one over the top there, but he thought better of it. Tackle 5 coming up for the Panthers now. O'Sullivan in a less than ideal position for a left foot kicker. In fact, he's going to go through the hands. He fires it back to Crichton, who dinks it in behind. Great catch, Johnston. He's more than a try scorer. Oh, big shot there, Kenny on Tass. Gee, they are really aiming up. They are trying to help the tripe out of the bunnies at the moment. That's a good run by Graham. He does good work in these situations coming out of yardage. Saluka Fafita had his legs snapped away by Mitch Kenny. Hasn't started a game all year, I don't think, Mitch. Here's lovely ball movement. That's beautiful stuff. The pass from Mitchell is sublime. And it goes to Johnston now, who dinks it over the top, and he's going to try to outpace Edwards. The ball bounces to the end goal. Edwards got there first. Or maybe Johnston got a hand on it.
Oh, can we see a replay of the hands?
Was it that good?
The slick hands coming out of trouble, rushing defence. Look at that from Cody Walker. And the pass to Latrell, 2-man overlap. Just love the way he just backed himself in Alex Johnson.
Oh, what a race.
Once again, the skill of Cody Walker.
And didn't Dylan Edwards do a great job at the end there? Just to not touch the ball. Just gets his team a 7-tackle set from the 20.
Freddie, wasn't that lovely?
Oh, it's been an outstanding start to the game. South Sydney aren't renowned for passing the ball to come out of trouble. They rely on just going forward, getting to their kicks, possession, completions. You can tell tonight they're going to have to try their hand.
Nice bit of play there. The outside South defence was sucked in by that cutout ball. Sorry to come in over the top of you there, Brad.
Sure, Matt.
I'll bite my tongue next time. Now Isaac Hoof. Go O'Sullivan to Crichton again. That's good tackle.
Hold him up, hold him up.
They've been in great form, the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Out of their last 7 games, they've won 6 of them, and the one that they lost was in Golden Point to the Sharks. Last week they had all the territory, all the running, and this will be a great test for them. Opening 11 minutes, they've been running uphill. I think Jason Demetrio would be eagerly watching to see how his team respond to this onslaught in the opening 10 minutes from the Panthers.
Savage defence. And look at this, Ilias. He's going to kick over the top from inside his 20. And the ball's going to bounce for Polo, who gets it back to Graham, and he knocked it on.
It was a missed kick. Lachlan Ilias didn't get all of it, but he kicked into space. And the big thing was backed up by Jackson Polo. He didn't give up. Like, he just sprints down there just in case the ball bounces and comes back. Polo's there. Unfortunately, the ball goes to ground for the Bunnies.
So is he miskicked that, or is he kicking for a winger?
No, he's kicking for the 20-40.
Yeah, right.
Okay, guys, start coming in.
Jackson Paulo, he just came from having a carry through the middle of the field, going back to position. He had to chase the kick.
Shot clock off, guys, wait out there. Clock off.
If he was looking for that into space, he wanted to hit it lower and harder from the 20-40, but under it too much.
Well, there's an indication of the pressure they're feeling coming out of trouble. He's got to revert to a 20-40 attempt to try and generate some momentum. Here's Martin now on the back of a Set restart. Tackle just outside. Oh, he's lost the ball. He got up remonstrating with the referee, who's going to say, you can challenge if you like.
Shot clock on.
And Martin's saying no. No. And just as well he did.
When the teams ran out, I thought, why are they starting Api Coruscant on the bench? But you can see the reason. Decided just to put everything into this opening 20 minutes, Bill.
Yeah, and watch when he comes on. There'll be a bit of fatigue in the South Sydney Rabbitohs, and Api Coruscant will be ducking and weaving and applying his craft through that middle of the field.
He's a good ducker, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
If we had a stat for tackles beaten through ducking, he'd be top of the pile. Oh, that's another great pass by Walker. Jeez, good. And there's a one around the corner. And Johnston now, he comes to Edwards. They've already faced off once, and Edwards gets in there and a good tackle. Beautiful hands by Walker. Sends it out to Murray. And then Ilias, and they've got an overlap out this side of the ground now. Tungor, he's going to set sail up to Jackson Polo. And he's buried over the sideline.
Well, it's great cover defence by the Panthers. Kick out. And Dylan Edwards was over there, but this is the game. South Sydney Rabbitohs, they make a break down the left-hand side. Johnston takes the tackle. They get straight into formation. And beautiful hands once again by Latrell Mitchell. But just watch the black jerseys come across. 1, 2, 3, 4. O'Sullivan's there. That's what the good teams do. They turn up.
The hands. In the opening 14 minutes from Cody Walker, but also Latrell. It's just silky. Catch and pass under pressure. And no look, and they find the mark every time. Freakish.
Good run there by Yo. Taken by his Origin teammate, Damien Cook. Saluka Fafita with some added assistance now. O'Sullivan is going to pull the trigger on tackle 4 for a 40-20. And he's got it!
He's got it.
What a good kick from O'Sullivan.
40-20.
He knows his angles. Sean O'Sullivan, very similar to Nathan Cleary, puts hours and hours and hours every week into his kicking game. And with that 40-20, we're talking about Lachlan Ilias. His kick before went way too high. That was a pitching wedge. That was a 5-iron there from Sean O'Sullivan, low and hard.
Glorious to watch. And on the back of that, the Panthers within 8 metres of South Sydney's line. Leota. He'll run through a brick wall for you, this bloke. 4 short of the line. Kenny with a long pass out to O'Sullivan. He straightens him with Salmon back on an angle. Running straight towards the posts. And Mark Nichols part of the tackle with Cook. Another long pass. O'Sullivan to the line. Short to kick out. They saw him coming. They got
Great tackle.
plenty of reinforcement in front of him. And Graham was the main man.
That was Lachlan Ilias.
Yeah, up underneath him.
Here's O'Sullivan. And out to Yo. And now to Martin. He loves to run, O'Sullivan. He's having a look almost every time he's got the ball here. Can I get through somewhere? They haven't let him so far. Here he is again. He'll go to the boot. It's deep. And Kickow had a jump at it. Now, Mitchell's going to try to get back. It was a knock-on anyway off Kickow. But wow, that was a great chance for the back rower. He just couldn't handle the kick.
Looked a bit long off the boot. Kickow, he got there quickly. Great attack, great defence. Yeah, Lachlan Ilias, the tackle on Kickow, he's the drop ball. Does the ball go back and hit his knee?
The referee said knock on.
Anyway, play on.
Campbell Graham just did enough to make a nuisance of himself. Yes, Freddie.
If you remember the grand final, Campbell Graham came in to protect Adam Reynolds. We set up the first try for the Panthers. He just did the same then to Lachlan Ilias. You can see he just made a statement to Viliami Kickow that if you run at me halfback, I'm going to come and jam you. It'll be interesting if Penrith react to that.
Walker and Mitchell and a beautiful pass from the trail. Now Johnston tries to get away from Tot. Oh, that's a super tackle by Tot. He wanted to drag him over the sideline, but he wasn't able to. Murray inside to Tola. South Sydney's best chance of the game right here, you'd have to say. Last tackle, 8 metres out. Left to Walker, out the back now. It's Johnston once again. Johnston for your life.
Wow, just have a look at this. And Joey, you've touched on it already in the opening 18 minutes of this game. Some of the skills of these players. Here's the beautiful pass by Latrell Mitchell to Johnston down the sideline, and then watch Cody Walker hold this ball up close to the line, gets the ball on the left-hand side and just holds it up long enough so the defence commits to the decoy runners. And Johnston, he's got another one.
Watch the hands here. Watch the hands, watch the eyes. Look, he's looking at Jairo and the ball is pointed to Jairo. And then the last moment when he feels the Penrith defenders bite in on Jairo, the hands and the wrists twist back and finds his man out the back. That angle there we just saw from the front on, that showed it beautifully.
And the patience he has with his pass.
That's a skill. It's something you can't coach, about how far you go into the line, how long you hold the ball to commit defenders. He's a master. Ooh.
Time off.
Conversion attempt unsuccessful. They still make this at 6.
No worries.
Well, wasn't that wonderful? Andrew Johns taking it through the intricacies of Cody Walker. I'm reminded, actually, that Wayne Bennett, and whether he was just trying to rip Cody up, said to him, "You're the best ball player I've ever coached."
Well, remember last year I compared him to Cliff Lyons. And to be compared to Cliff Lyons is probably the biggest rap a ball player could get. That was just the way he held that ball and committed the defenders, used his eyes, used his hands. Beautiful to watch.
That would give you a confidence boost if the master, Wayne Bennett, said you're the best ball player I've coached. I mean, you'd walk off the field with your chest proud and thinking I could do just about anything. And this bloke with ball in hand, he's a wizard.
Well, like Andrew said, it's all a feel and an instinct. It's hard to teach and coach. It's just a feel and an instinct. You've either got it or you haven't.
This is a good hit back by Souths. They've been under extreme pressure in defence now. Ilias kicks high towards Taylor May's side of the ground. They've been denied of any quality football, really, but they get that one chance and they make it stick. Saturday night footy, gentlemen. Sydney Roosters, West Tigers at the SCG. Now, the Roosters need to keep winning. They're in great form. They have to keep that momentum going. They can't afford to slip up at all, given their tenuous position in the 8. 7 o'clock here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Solid charge. He got stopped nicely, though, by Totola. Now Salmon, he runs. He goes to Martin, into Crichton, and now to Top. Oh, he throws it on the boot. The ball will dribble inside the 10. It bounced out well for Latrell. He's going to fire it across to his mate Jackson Poldor. And Eisenhuth follows the ball, and then O'Sullivan comes over to help make the tackle. Now Campbell Graham. He plays really physical, doesn't he, Campbell Graham? He's tall. He's not the thickest in the game, but he's brave. Now Arrow hasn't seen much football so far. Neither's Cam Murray, actually. Now Coruscant preparing for battle. Ooh, 4th tackle penalty.
1, 2, 3, get up. Whoa.
of momentum shifting here. Here's Nichols. I saw he and his partner welcomed a new baby during the week. Congratulations to them. Ball goes to Murray and off for Totola with another damaging run. Which way are they going to go, boys? Have a guess. They're going to set up right to Ilias, who tries to run through. He's got 3 tries in his last 4 games, actually, Lachlan Ilias. He's stopped there by the big man, kick out. Cook tries to drag some defence in. Murray goes and runs into Isaiah Yeo. 4th tackle. Here comes the left-hand side. The left-hand locomotive. I don't quite get it out as far as they did previously. Played by Arrow. Now Cook is going to dig towards the goal line. Totola was offside. Cook's run through and put it down. Now,
At least kicked it.
Ash.
but if Totola is an active participant in
Mate,
the
Ash,
play,
no
being
try and
that he
tackle
shielded
6.
anyone
I think
from
Tavita
making a
comes
play at the
forward
ball
in
from
an
the Panthers'
active role.
defence, this will be no try.
Yeah, I think he stopped. He realised he was offside. Now Cook gets out and kicks the ball. Totola overruns him.
At the point of the kick, Tavita Totola is offside.
It's whether he's passive or not. No, I think he pulls out of the play.
Yep. At the point of the kick on the right, Tavita Totola on the left is offside. Just seeing to see if he plays an active role in this play.
He knows he can't pick the ball up. And then Cook reacts to that.
Oh, that might, this might pull him up, really.
He couldn't
resist.
In running towards the ball, he's waiting for the ball. Junior Totola continues to go forward.
The try line does.
We have a decision.
Don't touch the cake. Don't touch the cake.
To front rowers. The try line does funny things to front rowers. Oh, it's just there. I can get it.
Yeah. Sean. It's a penalty, mate.
You could see,
doesn't know
you could
why.
see his brain ticking over, couldn't you? Do I, don't I? Oh, no. Telstra is proud to be the naming rights partner of the NRL Telstra Premiership for 21 consecutive years now. Hey, Freddie, what is it you can't resist in life? What would have you in that sort of mental position? Do I, don't I? Chocolate, yeah. Bullets, licorice bullets. They're the ones.
Marie was hoping I'd say cuddles.
Cuddles. Happy Coruscant. Let's see if we can wreak a bit of havoc. Now, here's Jermaine Hopgood, who we haven't seen for the Panthers in the top grade this year. He got a debut during Origin last year. He'll head to Parramatta for next season. Good tackle. There's Graham again. He's a good defender, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a great defender. We talk about vision in attack, but vision in defence. He saw that threat.
Oh, Hopgood hit hard. Jai Arrow. That's an Origin welcome.
Pretty good.
Sullivan up and under. Mitchell, oh, he nearly got kicked out. He got knocked over, but Latrell got up. So no Scott Sorensen either for the Panthers tonight. With all the Cleary and Luai and Fisher-Harris talk, Sorensen's been tremendous off the bench for the Panthers. He's barely missed a game since he joined the club. So Hopgood is playing the Sorensen-style role tonight. There he is, watching on. He's got a few mates for company tonight. I think 4 of the regular squad are unavailable. Fisher-Harris back from suspension next week. Now Walker with a run. Oh, that was a good tackle by Martin. He got horizontal with the ground to latch on to Cody Walker. Ilias kicks down the middle of the ground or over towards the left. It bends. Oh, hit the corner post. That's a bit of bad luck.
Wait. Tell him to hold for you.
Brad, yes.
Now the South Sydney fans getting a little bit agitated at the Panthers and the work in the ruck. They're starting to boo.
Oh, yeah. Give him some chocolate. This is good. Good stuff, isn't it?
It's been a great game.
Yeah.
Coruscant on. Just watching him around the ruck, which is trickery.
O'Sullivan with a show and go.
Good boy, Jude!
to Tola. Good strong tackle. So Sullivan wasn't happy with his outside men there. He got up giving them a spray. Now Yo, that's a run on tackle 5. He'll get them into an attacking kick position. Salmon's kick is high and it's taken brilliantly by Alex Johnston.
Yeah, we've been talking a lot about Alex Johnston and his try-scoring record, but that was a crucial take, and then he did a great job to stay in the field of play.
Good quick play the ball there. You could see because Sevilli had his legs taken away, he could get up and play it quickly. That was Coruscant. That's his trademark tackle. Mitchell's lost it. He's tried to milk a penalty, Latrell, and it's come unstuck.
Yeah, he did all the hard work, Latrell Mitchell. Third tackle of the set, saw an opportunity. It was a tough carry, and then just didn't get to his feet.
Well, I think you should go see his owner, Russell Crowe, for some acting lessons there.
Cody,
because that was B grade.
I'm not copping those comments. Don't do it.
I like Latrell getting up there and
Okay,
taking those
go.
carries. And when the game's not going his way, he's got to impose himself on it, and those sort of runs will do that for his team.
Hold in! Right.
Little danger period here. Edwards into the clear, and Edwards will score virtually untouched from the scrum.
The ball's caught on the outside.
They're having a discussion about possible obstruction, etc. The referee on the field's happy with it, and Edwards, back after a week off, has got Penrith's second try.
Yeah, nearly every club are running this play off the scrum. Harvey Norman replay. You see the halfback O'Sullivan just wrap around to create the extra number. Tungle runs a beautiful decoy line and just creates the space for Dylan Edwards, who was missing last week in that loss against the Melbourne Storm. Great player, Dylan Edwards. Very underrated, but he wouldn't be by his teammates here at Penrith. Freddie?
Well, it was set up before the time when Campbell Graham came in on Billy Army. They know he's got this nature of protecting his half, and off the scrum there, you don't have much protection from your outside. You've got plenty of room to cover there, just 3 players on one half of the field. He just can't help himself but want to help the halfback. And they reacted before by sending Kigo at him, and this time they go around the back and get the try.
Oh, obstruction.
There it is.
Just under review for a possible obstruction.
Anyway,
Here's the try.
he got this wrong. It's a try.
Here's the try.
This will
Just
show.
having a look at Isaac Tass's run and any contact on Lachlan Ilias.
Tungle. No. We look at Campbell
So there's
Graham.
a defensive decision from Campbell Graham to bite in. We do acknowledge that there is contact with Lachlan Ilias. However, Dylan Edwards beats Campbell Graham on the outside, which is the reason the gap is scored. We're playing on.
Okay.
Good decision.
Great decision.
And Dylan Edwards grounds the ball. We have a decision.
The running man, Dylan Edwards. He's clocked up tallies of over 200 metres 13 times this year, and he got a triple century back in round 1.
Yeah, off the back of limited preparation. Didn't play any trial footy. Ran for 300 metres. Oh, he's a player.
And they just missed his zip last week, didn't they? They had a few chances to score, and Melbourne's defence was most impressive, but he's everywhere across the park, Dylan Edwards. A clash of 2 vastly different styles of fullback tonight, but they're equally as effective for their respective teams.
Once again for the Panthers. Just over 11 minutes remaining in this first half. Panthers score. Think about those.
Tony, run!
Good first half to kickstart round 23 here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. The finals looming, and the Panthers hoping to sew up a minor premiership officially here tonight with victory. They've got an 8-point buffer. Now Kenny, who came off briefly to allow Coruscant to come into the game, he's on the field playing in that running forward role, where he's been pretty effective, and now Martin carries up near the halfway. Coruscant and Yo. He can offload. It's touched there by Cody Walker, and it's play on. Freddie, down to you.
Yeah, that was lucky. I think once it touched Cody's hand and went forward to Isaiah Tass. That was a lucky one, but there's no booing going on behind. Taylor May just bringing the ball out of trouble. Hill and Dylan Edwards. You talk about what the Panthers missed last week. They averaged 380 metres a week.
Sean, you're offside. You're offside anyway.
Okay, set start. The Rabbitohs. Just watch this left edge go to work. Latrell Mitchell and Cody Walker.
Hame Sele, wearing 17, started last week.
Dylan!
Tackled 26 out. Havili for Nichols. Tackled by Yo. So they set up near the right-hand post. They take one more to the right, and Havili.
Isaiah, stand in front!
When do they ignite the left-hand side? They go through Sele and then Ilias and Akalo Matangi. Excellent, that's a solid tackle. Great work. And Sullivan. Here's Ilias. Here's Havili. Here's Mitchell. Here's a floating pass to Johnston. And you can see the Panthers were expecting that one. Play number 5. Latrell. Up and under. Edwards under the gun. Good take, but he's pole driven back.
Yeah, really smart defence by the Penrith Panthers. The whole set, Latrell Mitchell and Cody Walker are on the left-hand side of the field, and they just put an extra number out there the whole set. So when they went there, they had plenty of defenders, and Dylan Edwards does a good job, and the Bunnies will get another chance.
That must be a lonely spot, Billy, when you're at the back and you can
run!
feel one of the big forwards charging at you.
Oh, yeah. Takes a long time to get down. You feel like the ball's got helium in it.
There's the booing. 6 more. And the booing pays a dividend. South within striking distance now. Havili, oh, way to Nichols. 6 metres out. Cook. They go through the hands now. Ilias outright overlap here. And Polo! Oh, he bounced the ball.
I got a knock on.
They recover again somehow. Taylor May gets across. It was a clear 2-on-1.
No try for a knock on.
But I think Penrith have saved another one in the corner.
Yeah, it was a nice bit of formation on the right-hand side. Ilias out to Paulo, and Taylor Mays just pushed the arm.
Jackson Paulo knocks on over the trial line and the ball goes dead. We have a decision.
That's desperation.
Slow. Wait, Brian.
He's thinking, how come Alex can score it so easily on the other side? I've had 2 goes and Kickows tackle me into the stand and then they've knocked the ball out of my hand that time. It looks easy from my mate.
While all the attention was over on the other side of the field with Latrell Mitchell and Cody Walker, Ilias created a chance on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
haven't seen Ilias yet get Kalamatangi one-on-one with Sean O'Sullivan. That combination for South's really building. Ilias, Kalamatangi.
Yo with a dummy and run. Good meterage by the Panther skipper. Now Coruscant. Last play. Edwards into acting half. O'Sullivan has a look up, finds the end goal with a kick. They're chasing. Martin, maybe. Liam Martin was the first man there. We need to check whether he's forced the ball.
Well, he looks certain to score.
Tackle 6, Ash.
I don't know if he
No
got
try.
downward pressure on this ball.
We're looking at grounding.
Adam G said no try.
Clear all aspects of play to this. The Penrith kick chaser onside.
Both Crichton and Martin are there. It just takes a right-hand bounce away
Just
from
think it's a
Martin.
grounding from Liam Martin.
I don't think it's a try. No.
Can't give that.
No.
There's no grounding from Liam Martin. He knocks the ball on. We have a decision.
Well, that was created from the Appy Coruscant run and the quick play the ball. O'Sullivan goes right into the line.
How didn't they score that? Dive on the ball.
Crichton had a cup of tea and some popcorn watching. He could have got there.
Great kick from Sean O'Sullivan. Went right into the line.
Holding, hard to go.
Saturday night footy, a reminder, it is live and free here on Nine's Wide World of Sports. Roosters Tigers at the cricket ground. All the action from 7 o'clock. A couple of famous clubs at a very famous ground. This little period for Sean O'Sullivan, Andrew, this could be the making of him. This period he's got under Ivan Cleary and filling in for Nathan. Last week was the only time that he has lost a match as a Panther filling in for Nathan Cleary. Yep. That one's along the ground, so they can just reorganise themselves. And a desperate tackle brings Johnston to ground.
He'll pilot the Dolphins next year.
Yeah, and here's a good opportunity now. Now, May backs off, but then allows kick out to come over, but Graham beat him and beat another and runs over the 30. They're causing enough cheek to keep things interesting here, South, so if they can get one before half-time. And they'll be able to... What a ball! Mitchell, Walker, Cody Walker and Latrell Mitchell together. Is there a better partnership in the game?
Wow. Billy, you can talk through this one.
I don't know what to say.
I'm just going to sit and watch.
That was unbelievable. There was nothing really happening. There was a wayward pass. Ilias throws a pass here and the ball has to go back. The play stifled there. Harvey Norman replay, and then Latrell Mitchell just engages two defenders, and then a flick over the top to Cody Walker.
Watch the way he's got the ball in his left hand, and on the point of contact, he'll lift his left arm out of the contact. He goes in, lifts the ball up to get the space. And then, what do you say about that, Freddie?
There's a remarkable change since Latrell's come back from America. His last couple of plays, he threw one ball to the ground. He gave a penalty away trying to get up and play it too quick. Both of them a little bit careless. At times you might have thought, well, you wonder where Latrell's going to go with this, but he gets the ball, decides to run, takes the tough line, and also brave enough to add a bit of skill on the end of it. That's a tough mindset.
I think the super slow-mo shows us how quickly he actually got into contact, lifted the ball up, and then got the pass. That happened so quick.
on your run!
Well, Ivan, I'm sure deep down somewhere would even be impressed by that. We've seen two of the best instinctive players the game has seen in a long time linking up there. That is just unbelievable from Latrell. The magic of the Premiership is that it's real. 16 teams chasing the same dream of Premiership glory. Experience the Premiership live. Get your tickets for the run to the finals, nrl.com/tickets. And another break. Another chance.
That was another good offload by South Sydney.
Here's Cook this time. Oh, Mitchell has turned the momentum in this with that one brilliant offload to Walker. Elias for Nichols now. Going to be tackle 5. Oh, penalty.
Pulled it out.
5th tackle penalty.
2 minutes.
Do they level it up or do they go for more?
Oh, 2 minutes. They're going to level it up, I think.
Ooh, I'd be tempted to go for the try.
They're going to take the shot here at 12-10. What a game. This has been so good.
What, Billy? 2 or try?
You're asking the wrong person there.
Billy's a 4s and 6s man, Joey. 12 each. So here's the penalty. You see kick owl there.
Stay on!
It's been a most impressive rebuttal by South Sydney. The Panthers are out by 8. And Souths, I think as Freddie pointed to, they've been mentally tough here. They've grafted their way back in, and then a little bit of class from Mitchell is going to see us locked together at half-time.
Yeah, they were hit by a storm early in this game. They weathered that, and they've come back to level this one up.
Cook for Elias, trying to put something on late in the half. It's knocked down there by Tungor. And thankfully he did that, actually, because there was a bit of space on the outside. The half-time siren's going to beat anyone to a potential challenge. Oh, no. They snuck it in. No, I think they pulled out of it. Wouldn't have mattered anyway. It's half-time. What a half. What a good 40 minutes. We've had a bit of everything. Brutal Panthers defence and sublime South Sydney skill. 12 each. So we head into the second half. Is how we started the game. Locked together, 12 points apiece. There's Latrell. How do you stop him? You probably have to tie his shoelaces together, I would have thought. That was just magnificent. That crash into the defence and then the arm free with the ball around the corner to Walker.
Yeah, he led the team out too. And Cam Murray on the bench at the moment, and they've let Latrell lead the team out. He's playing with so much confidence at the moment. After last week's game, he sent a message to the rest of the competition. Look over your shoulders. We're coming, South Sydney. And he's backing that up tonight.
Let's see if Penrith aim up in defence at the start of this half as they did at the commencement of the game. Well, they might be lacking a few stars, the Panthers, but this has been a wonderful game showcasing two of the game's best teams. The champs and the grand finalists. Who knows, they might be at it again on grand final day. Here, of course, in Sydney at Accor Stadium on October 2, all locked away today. Played by Cook. Nichols. There's Leniu on the field. A half-time change. And Arrow plays it within a couple of minutes of the halfway now. Cook stepped inside of Martin. Yo comes to get him. Martin comes back with a second attempt. We're inside the Panthers 40 now. And the ball goes for a Cody Walker kick. Edwards positioned and he takes it nicely. And he slipped away from them momentarily. But he's dragged down in the tackle. Here's Brian To'o. Interesting if Leniu and Arrow come together. Remember that game earlier in the year? They went, oh, intercept! He put it down at the last second! Polo was about to run away and plant it under the black dot and couldn't handle it.
Well, it looked like a try one way or the other for the Panthers or South Sydney. Just couldn't grasp that last ball.
Here's another series of offloads. Nice work, Leniu now. He turns Polo inside out, gives it to Kickow. Oh, good tackle there. Oh, Villy around the legs. Kickow was hitting top gear. They're going to attack down a short side again. Tungo, he wanted to catch someone offside. He wasn't able to. It's tackle 3. Great early chance after the break here. O'Sullivan, he didn't have any options. He went to Edwards. They've wasted a play at them there. 16 metres out. In line with the left-hand post, Edwards playing it there. Yo straightening. O'Sullivan out the back now. Salmon gets inside of Johnston. Sends it to To'o. Brian To'o from close range. Surrounded by South players. He looked a chance to get it across there. Oh, O'Sullivan gave it to Coruscant and Mitchell. Latrell fires it to Polo. He's dropped it again.
And we got some of that sticky spray, Freddie. Poor old Jackson Paulo's dropped a couple the last couple of minutes. That one was a bullet from Latrell. This is the one a couple of minutes ago. I'd like to have that one again, the young man. And then Latrell, as always, the ball bounces to him. He takes off. And then watch this. Whoosh. Didn't hit the mark.
What about the 3 minutes? You've got a head injury.
Against inferior opposition last week, but Melbourne's defence, that was really inspired stuff against the Panthers last week.
Jerome Hughes back.
Yeah. And they have this ridiculous record against the Broncos, don't they? Used to beat them for fun, Billy.
Is that because the Broncos didn't pick up 3 players that went to the Storm from Queensland?
Well, they certainly pulled their pants down with regularity. Coruscant right, Yo now out the back. O'Sullivan turns Martin underneath. Oh, good shot. Here he is, the GOAT, Mark Nichols. He got some help from Selle there as well. 16 short now, Yo. Across to Kickow. Well handled there. Melville and Cook together. O'Sullivan is going to roll it to the end goal. Smart play.
Yeah, nice play on the 4th tackle. Knows that he's attacking against a fresh defensive line. There was a big spell after the Latrell Mitchell pass hit the ground, and yeah, just a really smart play here by O'Sullivan. Just puts it in behind. No fullback at home and gets his team another set.
Here's Spencer Leniu. Oh, he accelerates as he gets to the defence and he plays it. Super quick. Here's Hopgood now. A couple of damaging runs in succession here by the Panthers forwards. They're within 14 of South Sydney's line. Yo runs back where the ball was played. Now Leniu now, O'Sullivan, kick out. He'll try and whack a hole in it. Oh, he might go better than that. He gets to Mitchell. Kick out. Can he slide out of the tackle? He can't. Latrell's all tangled up underneath. And kick out can't get up. He does eventually. Coruscant out for O'Sullivan, then to Salmon, now Crichton. Pulled down. Strong tackle there. Tass was the man responsible. Salmon for Hopgood. He got a ball back for Salmon. They're going to go back to where it started, just about here on this play. To'o pulled down within 5 metres. Another short one, and Martin slams it over. They weren't going to deny him that time.
This is Liam Martin's try. Just sneaking down a short side. And he would have been tipping to the dummy half. And just watch the dummy half. He comes out the open side to the left side. And they just relax on the short side. Harvey Norman replay. And he sees Cody Walker and gets one-on-one. Liam Martin, does he get it down? He gets it down, I think.
Not again.
He could, couldn't he?
Not again.
He might be a high tackle penalty if he doesn't.
Freddie,
He's back down, hasn't he?
Might need some sticky
Well, I think
stuff.
if you look
from
at his
Liam.
left hand, the one that's strapped up looks like it's on the ball the entire time.
Oh,
just watch the left hand. The right hand definitely comes off. The left hand, see the left hand?
I think there's enough to have a look at it.
Yeah, my favourite.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's a
my
try.
favourite. Super slow-mo will show us. This is an area where the forwards now look in the line close when they're attacking the try line. If they either see a fullback or a half in the line, here we go. Well, he has to re-grip, doesn't he? Well, the ball comes out of his right hand.
That's got a question mark for me. Well, South Sydney have been watching the big screen, and we've got a big one here at Accor Stadium. They're already on the 20-metre line.
Doesn't look too confident, Liam.
It just...
The ball's in the right hand of Liam Martin. Both hands are offered and he fails to regain possession before it touches the ground.
Yeah.
We have a decision.
They should have 2 tries.
Sticky spray, Freddie, for Liam also.
Yeah, well, they're looking for a big game from Liam. And these sort of games when you're missing a few of your key players, he's now dropped 2 over the line and had an error as well. So he could do with a really good back 35 minutes.
I reckon he'd be pretty angry about that. If I'd be running at Liam Martin right now.
He looked fired up when he was walking back there. He was convinced he put it down. Oh, there's a good read and good contact there by To'o. Doesn't allow the ball to get to Johnston. Selle. Incidentally, if Alex Johnston gets another one tonight, he'll be tied 7th on the all-time try scoring list with the Snake, Brett Stewart.
He'll be the greatest try scorer our game's seen.
Oh, by a
time he's
furlong.
finished.
He'll be miles ahead. He's not even 30 yet.
27.
It's crazy.
Halfway through his career.
Alex Johnson's only 27.
27.
Yeah, it feels like he's been around forever.
Benjamin Button.
Ilias. Oh, monstered. Yo was not going to let him out of his clutches there.
Yeah, he just didn't give up on that play.
Easy, Lachlan.
Yo. That's the professionalism in him. He went out and put pressure on. And went through with it.
Penrith hasn't since half time.
It was all Penrith to start the match.
They've had this momentum for a while. They wanted the scoreboard ticking over.
Here's Hopgood. I think Parramatta tried to get him actually earlier this year as a mid-season transfer. He signed there for, I think, 3 seasons at the Eels. Another one off the production line. He's a Queenslander though. I think he's from Mackay. Here's Salmon. Kick by O'Sullivan, it's bounced off legs, it's played at 6 more. That was nice by O'Sullivan to dive on that and maintain control. Desperation, let's see if it yields some points now. Edwards, tackled by Ilias, played on the 10 kick out, he's going to go himself. Viliami kick out at the smaller men. Selle stood up to him. Oh, that's a penalty.
No, your foot comes across in the ruck. Your foot comes across.
He's had a couple of big
His foot
charges
comes
in
across
the
the
second
top.
half.
It
Viliami
might be,
kick out.
but he hits it out. Just got to untangle there. Up here. Yeah, in line.
Well, they're not going to take the 2. They're going to keep the foot on the gas.
I don't know about that.
Oh, no, he changed his mind.
Guys, they can always
It's
change
12
their mind
each, not for much longer though. Crichton from next to the posts. Thought for a moment Coruscant was marshalling the troops and then he might have got a call from the sideline. So 14-12. It's a famous score. It's a grand final last year. I don't think it's going to stay that way though. Plenty of football in both teams. They're booing. They're loud.
Successful conversion for Stephen Crichton. 10 minutes into the second half. Penrith 14.
I'll come to Freddie, ask how his 2 metres going. Just under half an hour left. Penalty goal for the Panthers. And Latrell resumes with a deep hanging restart. And back comes Leniu. How's Freddie's boo-a-meter going? Did that register there when he was lining up the penalty kick?
Well, they weren't happy. Here goes Taylor
Oh,
May.
straight up the middle of them, mate. Beats a couple of them. Graham from behind. You can stick at it, Freddie.
Well, you'll hear it again soon because if Penrith keep playing the way they do and make South Sydney bring the ball out of the trouble, that's when the boo meter comes out.
Yeah. Played by Martin. Yo, deep for Sullivan. He's going to kick it here on tackle 4 into the corner. Look at the chase. He's roaring after that, May. Oh, Mitchell Latrell!
Well,
His head turned into a pumpkin for a second there.
He was thinking, I'm going to pick this ball up and I'm going to burn him on the outside. Do you think that's what he's thinking there, Bill?
Yeah, he just got caught out of position early and he didn't react as quick as O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan saw the space and he got there late.
10 seconds.
Tried to make something out of nothing. See him just caught out of position there on his heels. That's an area where Latrell Mitchell can get better.
They go short. It's very, very high. Edwards there. Oh, tapped back by Kaloa Matangi. Oh, Cook's going to be tackled in the end goal. Well, they almost executed that too well.
And they'll get another shot at it. I'm tipping they'll go short again.
If we can get that high shot of Sean O'Sullivan kicking that ball, tell us where should have Latrell been, Dilly? Because he's in the middle of the field.
Yeah, you just see he's walking to start with and then he's on his heel. Just see there, he's not following the ball and just gets caught behind the football and then has to work really hard to get across there.
Oh, what about the pass? Here we go again. Edwards takes it nicely that time. He didn't have quite the accuracy on it as the previous one. It was almost a perfect short drop out the one before. Here goes Hopgood. They've had a stack of ball after the break. Look at that. It's a blackout. O'Sullivan to kick out. He was just a fraction late onto it there. Cook and Totola, who's back on the ground. They're in defence. He goes away to Liu. He's so agile for a big man.
Keep moving.
7 short. Coruscant goes open side. Now to Yo. He's going to run towards them. Oh, Yo! Is he there? He is. He can't get the ball on the ground. And then they shove him back. He was over the line, though. Coruscant dinks it through, and it'll be a try to Spencer Leniu.
Hey, Ash, I definitely got backwards off Joy Arrow. I want to see if another Panther also gets a hand to it before Spencer grounds it.
Oh, will it be the third one they've had knocked back?
There's no way to defend this because teams put their fullback in the defensive line. Where's Latrell Mitchell? You can see him near at marker there.
Penrith right side kick chaser onside. Just monitor Isaiah Yao, who's passive. It's shoulder to shoulder going for the ball. The ball's lost backwards there by Jai Arrow. There's no grounding. It's play on at this stage. Spencer Leniu grounds the ball.
Big
We have a decision.
Spencer. Oh, a little shove for his trouble there as well. But he's been full of running since he's come out on the field. And he's nabbed a very important try underneath the post, which is going to re-establish that 8-point margin.
Yeah, they can do this to you, Penrith. They can just wait and wait and wait and just build pressure. And it was all off that kick by O'Sullivan and Happy Coruscant. Beautiful little touch close to the try line. Harvey Norman replay and Spencer Leniu. He gets the 4-pointer. Freddie?
Well, I reckon when Happy Coruscant marshalled the troops, when the bunker was looking at the Liam Martin try, I reckon he was saying, let's not go around them. Let's not even worry about going around them. Let's just be patient, keep going through the middle, and we'll find something. Ended up coming off his boot. It was very similar to last week where they just couldn't get around Melbourne. Melbourne kept pushing them out. It wasn't until Isaiah Yao and Appy started to test them around the middle and just tease them a little bit that they got a bit of luck, but that's the way to go. Stop worrying about trying to go around them and go through them.
Time to run!
They've dominated out of the break, and they're Got a handy margin on the board here now too, the Premiers. Now Hopgood is relishing his chance up here tonight.
He is a gun, Spencer Leniu. Local junior, still only 21.
Yeah.
He's playing bigger minutes all the time. He's an absolute gun. Good, close to the ground, but great footwork. He'd be a nightmare.
Look at that. Look at the possession. So South's had it once after half time, and since then they haven't touched the footy.
They've done well to let only one try in. Looking at those stats.
There's a Coruscant duck. There's another. Sloppy pass picked up off the ground by Yo. Salmon with the clearing kick this time. Johnston on the fly. Coruscant down there leading the chase, and O'Sullivan supporting his halves partner who put the kick in. Graham this time. And here's the byproduct of having all the ball, is that when the opposition gets it, you're full of energy to defend it hard. South's finding it difficult to make too much yardage in their own half. They go to Murray, who's been off the ground, now to Tola. Now Ilias. High and long.
Get Freddie to check on Cameron Murray. Normally plays 80. He's picked up a bit of an injury or carried an injury into the game.
He's been enormous in the last 2 weeks. Last week, 189 metres, 42 tackles. Week before, 187, 35 tackles, and played on the first 3 tries as well.
Yeah, there was a lot of talk about Latrell Mitchell last week, but Cam Murray, he was the best player on the field. Really influential in their attack. Plays as an extra ball player. Down to you, Freddie.
Yeah, about that 20-minute mark in the first half. Maybe Coruscant 40-20. You're not going to beat Alex Johnson. Yeah, his body language, he just wasn't getting back on side like he normally does. So I saw there's some training staff alerting to him and calling to him. He came off with about, I think, 13 minutes to go before the end of the first half. So his minutes are down today, but still quite effective.
There's Saluka for Fita.
Jax, pickle juice.
An arrow now. Legs tackle Hopgood. Leniu up top. Fast play the ball though. And here goes Tola. Walker chips down the left. Johnston after it. Edwards is never out of position, is he? And he's got the speed to accelerate away from the kick chase led by Cook. It's the only game of the season he's missed last week with that rib, Dylan Edwards. And Taylor May, who leads the Panthers with tries this year, 18 in the season. Kick out.
Was that Ilias? Yep. Went whack. He's got the build to be a really good defender, Ilias.
Leota back out there. Look at this. Forward stringing passes together. Salmon beats Walker. Can't quite beat Cook.
Hang on here, South Sydney.
They're just starting to turn up the intensity of the Panthers. Now O'Sullivan with the show and go. He needs support back on the inside. Martin scrambled back and got it. Now Coruscant. Now away to Salmon. He gets another kick away, and it's going to go over the top of Polo, and it's going to bounce over the touchline.
Play the ball. Just 19 metres.
Yes, they're looking a little bit weary now, Souths.
Dylan Edwards, Bill. No other fullback plays like him. Do you think that's a lot of credit's got to go to Ivan Cleary, the way he coaches the team, but coaches him?
Well, he's your ultimate team player, isn't he? He does everything for the team. He's not your superstar fullback like your Tom Trebojevic or Latrell Mitchell, but he is always there. He's always in position. He must have an incredible fitness level. And I'm sure the Penrith Panthers wouldn't swap him for anyone.
Here's Murray running into a hole. You can see he's very flamboyant at the back, Dylan Edwards, where he marshals his troops. He's like a traffic cop. They know exactly where to be. Kaloamatangi plays it on the last. The ball for Walker. I'll tell you what, he's brilliant under these high ones. You remember a couple of years back, I think it was Melbourne they played. He had a Bathurst. He had a shocker. Well, and when I say shocker, like he dropped 6 of them.
He spent a period of time out of the team after that too, and it just goes to show that if you're willing to work on your game and fine-tune all the little areas.
Oh, there's a tackle.
An error from kick out. It's gone backwards.
Oh,
backwards. That was Lachlan Ilias again.
That was a bruising shot. Here's a live ladder which shows the Panthers, if scores stay the same, or at least they lead at the end. Crichton's dropped it this time. They'll have wrapped up the minor premiership.
There's the footy gods.
Here we go. If they don't score here, it's going to be a big kick at the end of this set. And momentum swung back to the Bunnies.
Saluka Fafita hit by Kenny. And Leota there to assist, but they're inside Penrith red zone now. Centre of the ground. Cook sends it left. Murray linking up with Walker. Short pass to Arrow.
There was a kick on there. It was early in the tackle count. Otherwise, Cody Walker, I think he would have put it on the boot.
Here is Murray. And here's Ilias. And Kaloamatangi, beautiful hands. Glorious by South. Campbell Graham. Well, they don't strip them on the left. They just come back to the right and beat them.
Yeah, and that's why Cody Walker held the football. There was an opportunity to kick on the left-hand side, but it was early in the tackle count, and he knows the strike that he's got in his team. Latrell Mitchell was out on the right-hand side. This is the Ilias tackle, and that was a knock-on. They got away with that one, Penrith, but only moments later, they turned the ball over on the other side of the field. Harvey Norman replay, and Cam Murray, he starts the attacking raid, goes down some beautiful hands, Kaloamatangi, Mitchell, and then Campbell Graham. What a try, Freddie.
Literally 10 seconds before the try, the boo meter was redlining. It actually was blowing steam out the top of the meter. And then it all turned to cheers within a split second as Campbell Graham scores to bring the Bunnies within a try.
The timing of the pass from Ilias, and then the timing passing from Kaloamatangi just gave each other plenty of time. And that was beautiful play. No fancy decoy runs. It's an old school through the hands. Look at it. A bit of time. Give it to him early. Give it to him early. Give it to him early.
You just knew where the throw was.
That was 80s footy.
Oh, the kick just swings away late. So Panthers 20, Rabbitohs 16. That is a wonderful response by Souths. We've shown you all the ball Penrith have enjoyed after the break. Saturday night, the Roosters up against the Tigers at the cricket ground. Big clash. The Roosters are running hot. They're looking to keep that form going to bed down a place in the final. 7 o'clock. Nine's Wide World of Sports right here. Oh, Joseph Suali'i. He's flying high in a literal sense. He loves plucking those high kicks out and scoring. They're going terrific, the Roosters. Big job for the Tigers. 4 points now. It's a repeat of the first half. South's small window, and they were able to hit straight back and keep themselves in the game. They've gutsed it out in the face of real adversity, given the possession count after half-time. Now, Tane Milne's on the field. There's the boo meter again. Here's Arrow. Hope Freddie's boo meter makes it to full time. They'll step it right up with the score only 4 points apart, Freddie.
I bet to go in the change room to get another meter. The last one blew.
Oh, they might have had a 6 again case there. Ilias was accused of milking, so that's why the tackle count didn't restart. The kick finds Edwards very directly, and he charges back. Graham and Walker there. 13 short of the halfway line. Now Taylor May. Really enjoy a 21st birthday celebration if they can wrap up a minor premiership tonight. And here's top. Oh, he might have a bit of birthday cake left over for him to share. Brian Leota. Yo into the line, kick out running onto it. That's Ilias again. And O'Sullivan into the corner. Mitchell takes it on the full, but he's got nowhere to go there. He gives the ball away to Polo and Kenny right down in his grill. So the kick didn't find the turf, but it was in that pocket in the corner, which gives Latrell few options. There's the booze. You can set your watch by it. Here's Tass now. South's coming out of trouble. The fans do their best to get behind their team. That's why they're the most passionate in the game. Well, amongst them. There'll be a few arguments from some other clubs. Ilias now. Murray. Cody Walker fires it over to Johnston. Good defence. They've made not a lot of ground here, and Walker throws it on the left. Nice safe bounce with May at the back. Here's Tungall. Play to O'Sullivan. And Edwards doing the grunt work, but he's met a good tackle. And Murray down low, and Tavita Totola and Cook as well. Now Kenny. Full of energy there. Just over the halfway. Coruscant, Yo and Salmon, they raced up there. Tass stopped the ball from getting on the outside. O'Sullivan with a floating bomb. Mitchell underneath it. He's going to fire a ball away to Polo. He took that one cleanly. Oh, backhander. I think it took a Penrith hand. It did. Risky pass anyway.
I think we're going to see some brilliance in this last 13 minutes. And South Sydney, 4 points behind. They'll attack this game.
Oh, that's a big penalty.
I've told him 3 times.
That is a big penalty.
That's a booming kick by Mitchell. Set start inside Penrith territory. 4 points the difference. A reminder that if they're able to win this South, they will draw level with Melbourne on 30 premiership points in equal 4th position. Melbourne will be ahead on differential, but that has them right on Melbourne's hammer, competing for a place inside the 4. Ilias now. Snuffed out in a good tackle by Kenny.
Tola missed his assignment there. He was supposed to come underneath Ilias.
Oh, it's knocked on by Crichton.
Got away with one there.
Lachlan, 20.
You like Ilias as a player, Billy?
Yeah, I really do. I think he's a really steady hand. He's quite mature for a young man, a young rookie. He does everything really well, kicks well, defends well.
10 seconds.
I really like him.
Plays nice and straight with his ball playing. Next building block in his game is going to be his running game. He's got the build.
Oh, he's hit pick out a few times tonight, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Here he is now. Out to Cody Walker. Now Mitchell hands it straight on to Jackson Polo. May wraps him up Here's Keon Koloamatangi. Powers his way to within 12 metres of the Penrith line. Murray now away from Ilias. Crichton came out. Johnston for the corner! Another one! He's going to draw level with Brett Stewart on 163 career tries, equals 7th most ever.
Incredible. What an incredible try scorer Alex Johnston is. And just watch Cody Walker. The pressure that comes out from the right-hand side of Penrith. Cody Walker just invites it out. It's Crichton, and then throws the pass to his go-to man on that left-hand side, Alex Johnston. Harvey Norman replay. Murray starts it again, but just watch the pressure going out to Cody Walker. He absorbs it and still delivers a great pass out to the try-scoring machine, Alex Johnston.
The way Cody Walker catches the ball away from his body, and in one motion, his hands do not change. They just sweep across his body. But as he catches the ball, he gets it in a position where his hands are in a position to pass. It sounds easy, and then put someone 110 kilos flying at you, trying to smash you. The way he can get the ball, catches it away from his body, and in one motion sweeps his hands across his body and finds the mark.
Mitchell for the lead. Mitchell! Brilliant!
Didn't waste his time, Latrell. Yeah, the way Cody gets the ball away from his body and just sweeps his hands, this will show it perfect. Under pressure, he gets the ball away from his body and moves his hands, swings them across his body, but has the ability to find the mark with a 10-15 metre pass. Here he goes. Watch the reaction.
After the penalty, they're calling you. You need to be onside.
So good.
They're coming, the Bunnies.
Oh, first time they've led the game. They've been on the ropes absorbing all the punches for this entire half, and a couple of small windows that they've been presented in Penrith's half, they have nailed both times.
How do you think Nathan and Jerome are feeling watching this one?
Well, they'd be burning. They can't wait to get back on the field, considering they got their both halves. Two of the best half combination of the comp, and also their best front rower not playing. It's been an incredible effort by Penrith.
Well, there's plenty of footy left yet. Here's the pass to Tane Milne. It's tackled by Martin and Coruscant. Of course, Liam Martin's been over the line twice and dropped the ball twice. So they should be ahead by a reasonably comfortable margin, actually. I got balked by Tunnel there.
Ilias is limping in the back play. He's down.
Cramp.
Might be just cramp.
To'o now. Played it quickly. Coruscant goes to Edwards. This is how they try and generate their momentum. Quick play of the balls. Fast men through the middle. And Edwards on the halfway. Another quick play of the ball. Coruscant send it to Salmon. Inside pass now. Martin evades the defence. One-handed pass. Coruscant tries to the ducking manoeuvre. And he's pulled down by Damien Cook. But it will go away now for O'Sullivan, who has a look up, and then he sends it into a corner. And good kick. It went an inch too long, actually. I'm sure he would have loved that not to have hit the line, and Lachil have to play at it, but it's a nice kick by O'Sullivan.
He hasn't moved for a minute, Ilias.
What's O'Sullivan? He's
He's
screaming at the referee.
He's saying that
Panthers are
Koloamatangi
challenging the on-field decision.
got a
It
hand
was
to
touched in flight before going in touch.
Koloamatangi puts his hands up.
Just going to see if Keon Koloamatangi makes contact with the ball.
Needs snicker.
Yeah, hot spot we need. Oh.
Just going to have to check all angles at the moment. We don't have a touch from Keon.
he might get away with this because we haven't got enough vision. Hotspots in the storage unit up the road. We haven't got enough time to get it out. Can you see his hand or fingers?
The ball does not touch Keon
back?
Koloamatangi.
Nope.
Their challenge is unsuccessful.
Well, you know what? He may have touched it, but they can't pick it up from what the replays we've seen.
No touch.
Yeah, he hasn't moved for a couple of minutes. Look at that.
You've got the ball to cramp. Time on.
Pickle juice. What's that do?
Ugh. Makes you vomit.
Give room now. Wait.
We'll get some up if you try it if you like.
He may have to come off here. Because you can see the calf is just in spasm.
That's the occupational hazards of marking Viliami Kickow all night. Now Walker across to Koloamatangi. Oh, risky ball. Did well there, Graham. And tapped it away for Polo. They're up within 10 metres of the halfway and just in from the sideline. Now Koloamatangi takes the tackle of Kenny. Well, the clock's winding down here. South with an advantage of 2. Can the Panthers find a length or two and get themselves ahead again? Oh, that one dipped late, but he did well. Stephen Crichton. And here's May. He beats them. Taylor May with a dummy. Penrith contingent at the ground enjoyed that one. He got a round of applause. Now Tungor. He's 4 tackles. Cook there. He's made millions of tackles tonight, it feels like. O'Sullivan. Salmon. Martin galloping clear. He got to Mitchell. And they're coming and trying to help him. They pulled him down 2 metres out. That was an inspired run by Martin. Penalty!
I agree. No. You can't challenge 10 metres.
It's an offside
10
penalty.
metres.
It wasn't.
You were early.
It wasn't picking the ball
You
up.
cannot challenge 10 metres.
Cam Murray picked up an injury here. I think it's a head clash. Is it Cam Murray's down?
What do you want to do?
Or is it Jai Arrow?
Latrell.
I think it's Jai Arrow. There was no dummy half, and Latrell Mitchell's gone early. He was on the try line, so he wasn't a marker, and he's left the try line early before the ball had cleared the ruck. Although there's no dummy half, you still have to wait till the ball clears the ruck. It's the right decision. Wow. This could tie it up. It's not an easy kick, this, Joey. On the right-hand side of the field.
He's a lefty.
He's a lefty. Well, that makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, but look at the score and look at the time. That makes it hard. This is pressure.
He's got an interesting style when he kicks. He's worried about his plant foot, about the right foot. Don't think too much, just kick it.
Well, Latrell didn't think about his at all and nailed it from touch. From next to the sticks, Crichton, maybe to set us up for Golden Point. Maybe. 22 each.
Beautiful kick. Great timing of the ball.
4 minutes remaining here in Core Stadium. South Sydney Rabbitohs 22. The Panthers 22.
Oh, Latrell is thinking, oh no.
Well, 4 minutes to go. That's around 2 sets each.
Do you take the odds of this and go short?
No,
Make sure we time it.
not even the gambler in me would go short. If they
Stay on,
can,
guys.
they can get down there, the forwards, muscle up a really big defensive set. They may get South Sydney in a position where Latrell can fire off a long-range field goal.
Leniu scatters them everywhere with a great return for the kickoff. And a fast play the ball too. Look at May. Look at the energy on Penrith now. Here's Hopgood. Back out there for the closing minutes. 22 apiece. Martin now. Well, he was the one that got them in position for that with that bullocking run. Fourth tackle. They've come a long way here. It's been a powerful set now. Yo.
This team just showed its champions qualities then.
Long way out. O'Sullivan, he's going to ignore the field goal. He's going to send it up in the air. Now, Polo is the target man. He's dropped the ball. Jackson Polo has knocked it on.
What a set of 6.
Shot clock on.
Every player then just charged at the line. Set up firstly by Spencer Leniu. And then the ball goes up and the young man puts it down. I'd like to know what Sean O'Sullivan's thinking.
Centre field scrum.
HIA.
I can imagine Sean O'Sullivan. He'll be the man to step up with the field goal.
He's Joe Cool, Sean O'Sullivan.
Oh, yeah. He knows the game better than any halfback. He studies the game. Look at him. He knows what he's doing. They all know their job. Look at him barking orders. Halfback doing the thinking for the big boys. You don't want your big boys thinking in this position.
So, Andrew, what's the tactic? One or two and then go?
No, you have for a try.
Yeah.
Give yourself every opportunity for 3 or 4 plays. Okay. And then if you don't score, you just set it up. And if Sean's going to take it, it'll be around that right post. But every club would have it set for this field goal. Let's see how they go.
All right, they hold it in. Then Coruscant goes to O'Sullivan and then to Salmon. And now back on the inside. Runs at Walker. The reinforcements come, but the Panthers perfectly positioned here. Can they throw a knockout punch in the final 2 and a bit minutes here? It's been an unbelievable game on Thursday night footy. O'Sullivan for kick-out. Once again, South stop him. Kalamatangi Cook that time. Coruscant, here it is. Oh no, he goes through the hands. He goes to Salmon. Salmon into the line. If they want it, they've got to take it now, don't they? O'Sullivan, he's behind the play the ball basically. Oh, Coruscant skips out and goes to Martin. He scores the try.
Yes, Liam.
Coruscant. He fooled them all.
Oh, he didn't drop that one. The game on the line. But smart play from dummy half Coruscant. Sees the markers, both markers going to Sean O'Sullivan. And Paul Liam's dropped 2 tonight, but with the game on the line. Harvey Norman replay, both markers go. Coruscant, smart. One-on-one tackle, and Liam Martin just puts it all on the line. Hits and spins and rolls. Freddie?
It's been like a chess game. The whole game has just been moves and counters, and you can see either team's been practicing things and they've backed themselves and held their nerve. And finally the king has fallen. It was Liam Martin that provided the pain. He deserved it. He kept trying. It looked like they were going to O'Sullivan, but a beautiful play with Coruscant. Bounced out the other side. They held their nerve. They timed it to perfection, and they'll win the game.
And Brad, with that, it is a try. Well, there's a minute 30 left on the clock. Are we going too early here?
We're going to Townsville. And here's Liam. He missed this one. Oh. That was in the first half. And then the second half, fumbled this one. And there was some demons in there. But with the game on the line, have a look at this. Body on the line. Hits and spins and rolls. Was he going to drop that one? There he is, Liam Martin, look at that.
So provided they hang on, this will be the 4th minor premiership in Penrith Panthers history. 91, 2003. Both Premiership years they won it in 2020 when they went on to lose the grand final. And if they see it out, and let's not write Souths off just yet, it'll be their 4th minor Premiership. Stephen Crichton from not too far away from where he kicked that penalty goal to lock them up at 22 each. Oh, it's across the face. So we know it's coming.
Well, you take the half and 5'8", not only any half and 5'8", representative half and 5'8", out of a team. One of the best front rowers in the world, and you come up against a team which is white hot in the bunnies, and they stand up and play like this. You understand why they're so short in the market to win the grand final. Freddie?
Not sure how consistent that rule is with timing and scoring tries in the final 5 minutes. I've seen games where I think you're still supposed to get your minute 20 for your try and your goal kick.
Here we go, Brad.
He's gone short.
It hasn't gone 10.
That will be the game now.
Don't touch it. They've won it now. What a result. What a huge result for the Panthers. You talked about how Nathan and Jerome Luai would be itching to get on the field. I mean, they would just be buoyant to see what these two halves and the rest of their teammates have done here. They've won 8 of their last 10, South Sydney.
Well, other players have had to stand up and take more responsibility. Spencer Leniu off the bench has been sensational. Mitch Kenny starting the game, physically tough. This is a special club. The hard work which has been put in this club for the last 5-6 years is paying off. They are an absolute powerhouse.
They talk about next man up. That's been Melbourne's mantra. It's a bit the same with Penrith. Hopgood has even been impressive tonight. And Yo, the sole captain this evening. That's it. The Panthers have wrapped up the minor premiership for season 2022, and they've still got 2 games to go in the regular season. They are exultant, and so they should be in the Panthers coach's box. They've got the minor premiership wrapped up, but the big prize is still to come. Can they defend their title? They are red-hot favourites to do so, and with a victory of this nature tonight, you can understand why. A stirring win for the Mountain Men, 26-22 over South Sydney to kick off round 23. What a game.